Hi, Ben from Max Mobility here to talk about the amazing features of the PushTracker, which not only controls your SmartDrive, but also acts as a wheelchair activity monitor now too. The PushTracker has 3 interchangeable size straps, all made from TPE, a latex-free material that is completely biocompatible. A majority of people will use the medium, but refer to the chart in the PushTracker user's manual for the one that's best for your wrist circumference. It comes standard with a black watch-style band and is designed to be worn snug to the top part of the wrist. But if it doesn't fit right, or you wish to have one of a different color, the band can easily be replaced with essentially any 0.7-inch, 18mm, or 0.75-inch, 19mm wide off-the-shelf watch band of your choosing. You can basically use any band of your choosing, like the Velcro one shown here. The PushTracker's embedded lithium-ion battery is designed to last for an entire day of SmartDrive use and also propulsion activity monitoring when pushing around without the power assist. You'll also want to put your PushTracker in sleep mode by holding the left power assist button for 3 seconds anytime you aren't wearing it to conserve the battery and help prevent false push counts when it's in your bag. Otherwise, the accelerometer still draws some current trying to count your pushes, which unnecessarily drains the battery. We encourage you to charge the battery every night to avoid running out, and the battery life won't be affected by charging when it is partially drained. It is splash proof, but you'll need to take it off before showering and be sure to blow out any water or dirt before plugging in the charger. Whenever your SmartDrive is driving you, the PushTracker shows your current speed in either miles or kilometers per hour, which I will show in a bit how to easily switch between in the settings menu. Anytime other than while you're driving, giving a small tap to the PushTracker will activate the OLED display, the major improvement of the PushTracker over the wristband of old. You'll see that it first displays the current time in either 12 or 24-hour format, whichever you prefer, and select in the settings. Next, either another tap or waiting will cause the display to scroll to the second screen, showing the number of pushes the PushTracker has counted that you've done that current day. You'll then need to do another tap to scroll to the current PushTracker, or PT, battery level, along with the SmartDrive SD charge from the last time you were wirelessly connected. Another tap brings up your calculated average coast time for the current day, or the time that passes in between each push that you perform. This is a new propulsion metric that we have created that you want to maximize, or get as high as you can each day. One final tap shows the distance and the chosen units that your SmartDrive has driven for that current day. This and all the other propulsion metrics reset to 0 each day at midnight, but it is capable of storing up to 100 days of data to be viewed on the app, which we will talk about in a bit. To get into the settings menu, simply press and hold the right app connection button for 3 seconds. As mentioned before, this is where you go to manually set the time and other displays to your preferences. Another amazing feature is that through the PushTracker settings menu, you are able to customize the SmartDrive performance and operation if needed. The SmartDrive is designed to be intuitive and ready to use for almost everyone right out of the box. But if small tweaks need to be made, you can do it with the PushTracker and the app. Within the settings menu, the SmartDrive settings submenu is just for that, adjusting the way your SmartDrive works, which we will discuss in a bit. You can manually enter or change the time and date on the PushTracker. But for simplicity and accuracy, connect to the PushTracker app and it automatically uses the time from your smartphone. Here, you can also switch between 12 and 24-hour display. For your PushTracker to be able to communicate with the app, you will need to do an initial pairing of the PushTracker to your smartphone or other device through this PT Bluetooth app pairing screen. You'll want to make sure Bluetooth is on and the app is pulled up on your device when doing this. If you need to repair or pair a new PushTracker to your SmartDrive, make sure no other SmartDrives are switched on in the vicinity and go to this PT Bluetooth SD pairing screen. Select the unit screen to set either miles or kilometers for the applicable metrics. Finally, use the exit icon or wait for it to automatically time out to leave the settings menu. As said before, the PushTracker allows for individualization of the SmartDrive power assist. Selecting the SmartDrive settings icon gets you into this submenu. Here, you are able to change the maximum drive speed that the SmartDrive is able to go. We must stress for your safety. Always look in the SmartDrive and PushTracker users manuals before changing any SmartDrive setting to understand exactly how the changes you make will affect the performance. In addition to changing the max speed, which defaults to 70% or 4 miles per hour, 6 kilometers per hour, you are able to change the acceleration or speed ramp rate of the SmartDrive, the tap sensitivity of the PushTracker, and the control mode. While we do offer multiple control modes, the MX2 Plus is the latest and hands down best, so you will want to use that one. Also, it is a bit easier to make all these changes in the app, so be sure to download it and check out the other additional features it has. Finally, use the exit icon to get back to the settings menu, or you can wait until it automatically times out. Now, let's talk a little more about the great features of the PushTracker app. With the PushTracker app, in addition to being able to see your current day's activities shown at the top, you are also able to see your past day's data on the graph and how it compares to your daily average line. On each of the dashes, this one being the push count, you can select specific bars to look at each of the last 7 days, the last 30 days by selecting the month tab, or your monthly averages over the past 12 by selecting the year. Swipe to switch between the 3 dashes, the next being your coast time, and the last being your drive dash. This one shows information relating specifically to your SmartDrive, like average drive speed and an odometer for the total distance your SmartDrive has driven in its life. You'll notice the settings button that allows you to quickly change the same SmartDrive settings shown earlier in the PushTracker wristband settings menu, as well as get initial PushTracker to app pairing instructions, which is discussed in a bit. And finally, there's the Map My Journey button. With this, you can map out and track the details as you explore outdoors. To do this, just select New Journey, then push your SmartDrive along. When you're done, press the Finish button to see the details of the trip at the top, and also choose to share it on social media. When doing this, you can use our default SmartDrive image, take a selfie where you ended up, or select a photo from your library, then post, tweet, or send for all to see. But in order to use the app with your PushTracker and SmartDrive, you will first have to do initial Bluetooth pairing of the PushTracker with the device running the app. To do this, make sure Bluetooth is on and the app is open on your device, then scroll to and select the PT Bluetooth app pairing screen on your PushTracker wristband. You'll need to accept the pairing request on the app, at which point your PushTracker will show that you have successfully paired the 2 devices. Whenever you want to send PushTracker data to the app, connect the app to the PushTracker to modify SmartDrive settings, or for any other reason, you will need to initiate Bluetooth connection from the PushTracker. Pressing and releasing the right app connection button on the PushTracker will activate the Bluetooth and connect it to the app for data exchange. The app also displays the status of your PushTracker Bluetooth connection. And finally, always refer to the user's manuals provided with your SmartDrive and PushTracker for additional instructions, recommendations, and warnings. And if you don't have these anymore, the English version can always be viewed along with other useful videos and resources on our website at www.max-mobility.com.